Alright. 8. Increasing your blood web prestige has the following effects. Resets the progress of this character to level 1. Unlock a prestige award for this character. Lose all that. Slightly increases unteachable perks. Yeah. Alright, cool. We did all this before. You already know what time it is. Let's get into it. There it is, dude. The doctor has no choice but to get blood all over, eyes and mouth included. We're just gonna go ahead and throw that shit on to flex, dude. We can get rid of this. Throw on that fucking bat that we paid for. Look at that. Sexy. Looking good, dude. And then this fucking burnt ass pin cushion. Trade that out for the bloody Herman Carter. Just look at that. Can you even tell that he's really bloody? Like, what's the regular? That's regular. Bloody. You can barely tell, dude. You can actually barely tell. Maybe in game it looks better. Oh well. Let's do it, man. Alright, we did it. Let's go, dude. We fucking did it. We have a P3 doctor. I'm happy. Let's go kill some people. Alright, so I fucking grinded all night after prestiging Doc. And I didn't really get any good recordings, unfortunately. But, yeah, this is where he is now. Working our way up to level 50. Sorry that it's not going to be like the game after or anything, but it'll still be a good game. Fuck, I missed a queen. Okay, well at least it was a queen, it wasn't a king. I think the kings are still better. I could be wrong, maybe the queens are really good. It does spread madness really well, dude. It's hard for them to... They have to keep snapping out of it with the queen. That's what's great, because they can just shock each other. I don't even have to be near them to be applying madness to them. So that's one thing that's really good, but... I still think the king is really strong in comparison. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But, yeah. I guess I could ready up, but I really want to finish this blood web too. I don't benefit anything from getting hazy, so what I'm going to do here is try to get this, but yeah, I knew I wouldn't get it. Because the entity always attacks the outermost layers first when on the blood web. Ah, ruin 3. Oh, pop 3. God damn it. Fuck. So we're gonna set up paths to try to get both, but we're probably not gonna get both. If we get lucky, the entity will take overwhelming, and we'll be able to get both ruin and pop. But I think it will want the purple ones before it wants the yellow one. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I grinded all fucking night playing Doc. Got him to rank 6. It's great. You know, I'm up here. And fucking... I just tried to record a game. and my audio was too low because I forgot to create a private party, so that way it makes the game quieter. That's what I usually do. But yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get these motherfuckers. So let me explain my build really quick. This is gonna be bullshit. Let's see, flashlight. Is this a key? If this is a key, I swear I'm gonna throw on a Mori. Alright, while we... Okay. Alright, no key yet. We'll keep an eye on it. My perks and add-ons. I'm using Restraint and Order, which I'll explain in detail later. I'm using Barbecue and Chili, Pop Goes the Weasel, Overcharge, and Hex Ruin. I don't want her to throw on a key. I've been really watchful of that lately, because I'm sick of it. I'm actually so over it. I mean, toolboxes are already enough, you know. Alright. Looks like we're good. No keys, no keys. No keys, cool. Yeah, no keys. Toolbox and flashlight. See what they burned. Just a heart locket and a white word. I forgot to throw on a fucking offering. I'm trash. Alright. We're in. So I'm gonna try my best. This isn't gonna really be a commentary. Like, I'm probably obviously gonna commentate a few things I do. Like, first thing I do whenever I get into the match with Doctor is I walk to the other side of the map and use my Static Blast. As soon as I see a gen that's being worked on, I just use my Static Blast, and Ruin helps with that because... Okay, here we go. So we actually see two people here. So she doesn't think I see her, but I do. And we get a free hit. Nice. Cool. So, oh, we get her here. That was extremely easy. But the flashlight's around us. We need to be careful of that. She's not coming. Nice. If I have an entrance to basement here, I'll go for it, but I don't. Just go ahead and try to get her on Hook Hill. Actually, no, we're just going to go for this one. So anyways, let's talk about my perks and add-ons. So I'm using Restraint, and I'm using Order, right? And Restraint and Barbecue and Chili are the two things that are going to help me track survivors this game. So it's all about tracking, right? Doctor's always been a strong tracker. It's one of his strong suits. Doctor, in my opinion, you know, I've been playing Doctor for years now. He's always been my favorite killer. I love Doc. I know his weaknesses. I know his strengths pretty well. I have a good handle on him. The main thing with Doc is he doesn't have any map pressure. He doesn't have any range capabilities, and he's not the strongest against looping, right? I'm not going to tell you that he's completely dog shit at countering loops, because now more so than ever, he's actually kind of decent at countering loops. But you have to be very oh, that was good. She baited me. You have to be really fucking peculiar with what you're doing. You have to be extremely articulate. Like, you have to get it just right. And what you'll do is, if you shock them at a pallet, you'll make it so that they either have to drop the pallet prematurely, and then you can just eat pallets all day with Doc, or if they don't drop the pallet, then you get a free hit. Alright, now this is exactly what I wanted. So they got my Ruin, and they haven't been doing gens, and that let me get 2 free hooks. Just because they were looking for my fucking totem, it let me get 2 free hooks. And this has always been the case with Ruin, dude. It's not worth it to go for the totem. Oh, she fucked up. She fucked up bad. Where'd she go? Where the fuck did she go? She went this way? Dude, her movement is weird. So, anyways, now they got my Ruin, and this is where I start to snowball a little harder, because they fucked up, right? Them not doing gens like they were supposed to, like, they could have been doing gens that whole time, right? Ruin is not a big deal. Even old Ruin was not a fucking big deal. You could still just work on gens and go through shit. And that's the counter to Ruin. Like, if they would have just left my totem up and not cleansed it, then they would have been fine. But now I get to do this. That has Pop Goes the Weasel. That went down 25%, and it also put Overcharge on it. So they're gonna go to it now. They're gonna fail the skill check more than likely. And when they fail that skill check, it's gonna fucking It's going to tell me where they are, so I'll know that they're on that gen. And it's also going to make it regress another 4%. Or no, I have overcharged 3, so it's going to make it regress another 5%. Make her waste her flashlight battery on me. And that's another great way that Doctor can track people is with overcharge, right? Make her waste her flashlight. Yeah. You're gonna do it again? Alright, cool. Stand still and try to listen. Alright, so we're gonna leave her, and we're gonna go straight to this gen. Because they just failed that. I think that was an overcharge skill check. Zap them. And then kick it. One of them is injured, the Zarina, and she's walking into nothingness. So we're gonna go ahead and down her, hook her. Hopefully they touch that gen, and then I can go pop it. So I'm like trying to explain my build and trying to commentate on what I'm doing. It's really hectic right now. But the idea is, remember I was saying about Doctor's strengths and weaknesses, right? Doctor doesn't have very good map pressure. And he doesn't have an insta-down. He doesn't have great range. He is a 115 killer, which is good. But the biggest thing about Doctor is his ability to snowball. If you can snowball with Doctor really well, then you'll do great. And that's what this build is great at. This build is great for helping Doctor snowball, and she should not have thrown that pallet down. I hit her already. There was no need to throw the pallet down. She should have just ran. If I had just chased her there, I could have got her down, but I wanted to use pop, and I wanted to break that pallet. So... and I'll still catch her here, because, yeah. Dude, these survivors... I'm not gonna talk shit and say these guys are bad, but... oh, nice, she actually got that. They're not the strongest survivors, honestly. I'm just gonna go ahead and zap here. It's not real. She knew it wasn't. There's no pallet there. Cool. Alright, now this is the flashlight one, so I can just pick her up for free. I don't have to worry about anyone blinding me. And see, that's their first gen. Because of all of that bullshit that they did, right? Because of all of their bullshit, that was the first gen that they've done. Because they went around looking for a ruin. And, oh my god, I didn't expect her to get that done that quick. That sucks. I was going to be able to pop that. That was a good 360. Wait, did she come out that side? Oh my god. She's fucking crazy. She came out the side I went to. I was trying to bait her. I don't really need to chase her here. I'm just gonna eat these pallets. See, that's the great thing about using order. Like, I don't think order is the best add-on for Doctor by far, but it does kind of screw with them, especially if they're not keeping track of pallets. Where was the one that she dropped over here? There it is. Kind of want that. And then, aside of using barbecue and chili to find them, I can use restraint, like that Doctor right there shows me that there's someone over here. I might be able to get a basement hook here. So what I can do is blast, and then find them that way. So there's the K. I don't really want her, honestly. Doctor's really strong at 3-genning too. If you can get a good 3-gen setup, Doctor's really strong. But I mean, to be honest though, every killer is. That's nothing that's like exclusive to Doc. Yeah, tricked ya. It's not real. There's still someone over there. That's probably the Kate still. So this pallet's real. She kind of actually probably should have dropped that. Oh wait, this is the Nancy. I want her. I really want this Nancy dead. I'm pretty sure Kate's on death hook. I don't know if I've ever even chased the Claudette yet. Maybe I've hooked her or something. But this Nancy is my biggest problem right now. She's gonna come back this way, so I can break that for free. I can see her scratch mark. She did come back, so that's gonna waste a little bit of her time. That's a real pallet. She's not gonna wait at it though. She's dead here. And she didn't drop it. So here's one really cool thing you can do with Doc. In this situation, she's at a pallet. I can blast. And if no one screams, unless they made a sick locker play with like quick and quiet or something, if no one screams at that blast, or if they don't have calm spirit, then that's a free pickup. I can pick her up without having to worry about getting the pallet dropped on me. I wasn't paying attention to barbecue to see if anyone was doing anything. They already got her. I'm just kind of patrolling. I want a good gen to kick with Pop. I guess this'll do. The other one that's out in the middle, I'm not too worried about, honestly, because it's right out in the middle. So yeah, this is how you dominate. To be honest, like, let's talk about the state of Doctor and what my opinions are on that, right? Doctor, I've been playing Doctor for a few years, and I've never seen him as a strong killer. I know a lot of people have a hard time against him because he fucks with you, right? If you're going against a Doctor, he's gonna fuck with you. Like, the skill checks are harder. Like, he just makes your job harder as a survivor, but that's pretty much his only thing. Like, he's very gimmicky, right? It's not actually any kind of really great strength that he has. It's just, oh, your skill checks are harder, everything looks weird to you, you see shit that's not there, and things like that. It's not the best killer power in the game by far. It's pretty weak in my opinion, because if you just see past the bullshit, it's just, he's just an M1 killer. Like, that's all he's got. So I know he's been buffed, like, obviously he's gotten buffed a lot and everything like that, and he's in a much better state now than what he used to be. I'll definitely agree with that, but I still don't see him as a top tier killer at all. Like, he's good against bad survivors, he's good against decent survivors even, if you're good with Doctor. But against really good survivors, or against even kind of experienced survivors, he's just not the best, dude. Like, he's not gonna outkill a Huntress if you're playing against, like, top ranked teams. He's not gonna outkill fucking Freddy or anything like that, because he doesn't have the map pressure. You know, there's a lot of weaknesses that are often overlooked with Doctor, because people see those fuzzy skill checks that are fucking shaken, and they're moving around all over the place, and they're like, oh my god, this is so hard, this is bullshit. And you know why? It's because you can't just walk around and hold R1 anymore. It removes your ability to just brain dead the game. You see, if you're going against a Trapper, then you can pretty much just brain dead the game. If you're going against a Pig, then you can just brain dead the game. If you're going against Clown, it's just a fucking free win pretty much. If you do anything right at all, it's a free win. And people don't like Doctor. Like, I'm not gonna say everyone, like, bad survivors or subpar survivors don't like Doctor because they don't allow him to do that, right? I have no idea where they are. They're probably over here. I looked with barbecue and I didn't see anyone, so yeah, they're probably over here, honestly. Doing my totem is what fucked them. They should have just done gens. I went against a team last night. I was ranked 9 at the time, I think, and they were all red ranks, 1 or 2 rank 1s, I can't remember exactly, but they were all red ranks, right? And they literally just left my totem up until there were 2 gens left. And then once there were 2 gens left, that's when I started snowballing, right? But by then it was too late, and I only managed to kill 2. So look at this. This is perfect. Usually what I would do is I would hook. What? Oh, Usually what I would do is I would hook the Kate in that situation, right? And then use barbecue to find the last survivor. But since I saw my doctor there, I know I can just commit to this chase. And then, yep, there she is again. She's over here now somewhere. I just need to find her. There you are. And then once I hook her, then I can use barbecue to go and find the Kate's body, because it works even if they're down. Barbecue does. So that is the strength of Doctor, is his tracking capabilities. I can get away with doing shit like this because my illusory doctors. Oh, that was good. Yeah, but I get her here. Now the only problem is, okay, never mind. I was gonna say the only problem is I don't think that Kate's in madness, but she is in madness. I can still see my illusory doctors around her, but I'm still gonna hook this person far away so that I can look and see if I can get a peek with barbecue. And yeah, there she is, laying on the ground here. And there you are. No need for deer stalker, none of that, bloodhound, any of that. Don't need it. You just play the game. Play the game, forehead. Oh my god, she might wiggle. I got stuck on a rock. No, I got her. Alright. I could have swore she was on death hook. There were so many times earlier in the game, if you were watching, there were so many times earlier in the game that I just kind of left her. Because I could have swore that she was on death hook. I kind of felt like I was like low-key tunneling her in the beginning. But I guess not. I wish they hadn't killed themselves. It would have been nice to get hatched, but it's whatever. And GG. So yeah, I mean, is Doctor weak? No. I think he used to be. I think he needed the buffs. I don't think he needs to get nerfed or anything like that. I feel like Doctor's an average killer, and the reason why people are struggling against him right now is because with his new buffs and everything, he's a little bit different. He's not what you're used to, and if you weren't good against Doctor before, you're gonna really hate going against Doctor now, because back in the day it would have been a lot easier to learn how to go against him. Now it's just kind of bullshit because he has mind game potential now. Like right now he actually has decent mind game potential. Yeah, look at this, dude. This is bad. Like, this is just bad matchmaking. I feel bad for these two. And then this is just bad matchmaking, because if I would have went against a team all rank 2, it would have been like what I was saying I went through last night. It would have been pretty bad, you know. But I mean, it's kind of cool to look at this and see how obvious it is. Like, these green ranks, they did so average, I guess. And then this one, I mean, this rank 2 right here was barely above in blood points of this person. But then you have this rank 2 who's just top. Like, the rank kind of tells the story here, and it's usually not like that, actually. I played a game last night where the top survivor was like a fucking green rank, and then there were red ranks and fucking purples below. But anyways, you know, that's my thoughts on Doctor, guys. I feel like I pretty much talked about everything and how I feel about him. He's definitely stronger. I feel like he's still an average killer, though, because I'll tell you right now, Freddy is in a good spot right now, in my opinion. Wraith is actually surprisingly in a good spot right now. Like, right now, it's just about meta, right? And killers who are meta right now are killers who have map pressure. Even Billy, I've always said that Billy was weak and everything, but Billy actually has a place in the meta right now just because he has decent map pressure. Spirit, obviously a top tier killer. But yeah, Doctor, he doesn't have any of that, dude. Like, he's got nothing that makes him go faster or anything like that. You know, he doesn't have anything like that at all. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting about it. You know, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be respectful. You know, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings or anything. I mean, I'm telling my story, you know. But we can talk about it in the comments if you want to discuss it. Maybe you can change my opinion. Maybe I can change yours. But yeah, that's how I feel. That's my P3 Doctor video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.